Even if you can afford to spend lots of cash on a lovely new 4K OLED TV and subscribe to endless streaming services, your home cinema viewing may still, unfortunately, remain sonically disappointing. But the good news is that you can do something about it without spending a fortune just by adding a budget soundbar to your setup. We've chosen 8 best cheap soundbars available after reviewing their features to help you decide which is the best fit for your space and budget. Number 8. JBL Bar 5.0 Multibeam. For anyone wanting a big sound or hoping to fill a big room with a small bar for a reasonable amount of money, the JBL Bar 5.0 Multibeam could be just the ticket. That said, the sound isn't perfect. Although we might nudge you towards the better all-round sonic performance of the Sonos Beam, that isn't really comparing like for like. The Bar 5.0 Multibeam boasts a long list of wireless connectivity, and, considering its size, it positively kicks down the door and tramples the furniture as it announces its presence in your living room. Number 7. Sonos Beam Gen 1. This is the original model of Sonos' smaller, cheaper soundbar, and although it has been supplanted by the Beam Gen 2, it's still an impressive-sounding device, unmatched in its price bracket and packed with great features. It supports Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, and Apple Siri personal assistants, and its Wi-Fi connectivity means it has excellent integration with streaming services, including Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, Amazon, Deezer, and Google Play Music. As a Sonos speaker, it works with other products from the brand and can be added to a multi-room network or a surround system. Of course, you'll probably want to connect it to your TV, where it will bring a sound quality that's far superior to built-in speakers. If you do fancy saving some money and want the still excellent original Beam, you'd best act fast because it's officially been discontinued. It can still be found on resale and refurbished sites, but who knows how long for. Number 6. Sonos Beam Gen 2. Delivering Dolby Atmos from a small chassis is no mean feat, and the Sonos Beam Gen 2 achieves a convincing, immersive performance without so much as a vertical speaker insight. Instead, when watching Atmos content, 2 of the soundbar's 5 front-facing arrays are dedicated to reproducing overhead and surround sounds. With its hefty processing power, the Sonos Beam Gen 2 uses psychoacoustic HRTF, head-related transfer function, technology to give the impression of height without needing to get vertical. While genuine overhead sounds are perhaps a stretch too far for this petite TV soundbar, its virtual delivery of the Atmos format outstrips any similarly priced soundbar and even a few that are more expensive. The Beam Gen 2 offers an enveloping, spatial soundscape with rich, detailed audio as well as tangible motion and depth. Not that many soundbars at this price point come with networking capabilities, but this being a Sonos product, the Beam Gen 2's ability to integrate into a wireless multiroom system is fundamental to its design. This means you can stream to the Beam Gen 2 from a handheld device using Apple AirPlay 2, and Spotify Connect is built in too. A recent upgrade also added support for Amazon Music Ultra HD audio, giving access to lossless 24-bit 48 kHz tracks as well as Dolby Atmos music. Despite the lack of upward drivers, if space and budget are limited, there isn't a better Dolby Atmos soundbar that we'd recommend. Number 5. Roku Streambar Pro. One of Roku's earliest audio products, the Streambar Pro is an impressive device that stuffs a 4K Roku streaming player into a tiny soundbar. Virtual surround sound is available right out of the box to fill up your living room. Bass is decent considering there's no subwoofer bundled with the package. It also comes with one of the most user-friendly remotes available, which features a button for voice search and headphone jack for private listening. Lack of Dolby Atmos support will disappoint those seeking a more immersive listening experience. So will the sluggish performance when going through the menus and app. Nonetheless, to get quality sound and Roku functionality from a speaker makes this a sweet deal. Number 4. Vizio V-Series 2.1 Home Theater Soundbar V21H8. Vizio has a variety of soundbar and subwoofer bundles to choose from, but our current favorite is the V-Series 2.1 Home Theater Soundbar V21H8. The speaker itself has a nondescript, minimalist design that blends nicely into any home theater setup. There are numerous inputs to hook up other media devices, including televisions, gaming consoles, and any Alexa, Google Assistant, or Siri smart speaker. Bundled with the combo is a highly functional remote to enable playback, volume, and even DTS Virtual X and DTS True Volume, which help produce bigger and more encompassing sound. Staying in standard mode will also reward your ears with clear voices and rich mid-frequencies. Bass fanatics might enjoy the emphasized low end that comes out of the small subwoofer, but critical listeners won't since it lacks precision and creates muddiness on certain songs and soundtracks. Number 3. TCL Alto 6 Plus. The Alto 6 Plus is even cheaper than the Stage V2, and it also has its own dedicated subwoofer, only this one is wireless. It's powerful too, proving more than capable of filling out movie action scenes or music playback with deep, rumbling bass. The downside is that this low end isn't as tightly controlled as it is on pricier soundbar, and your options for adjusting the sound profile are relatively limited. But we were still impressed with how forceful the Alto 6 Plus sounded in our testing, and its simplicity means that home theater beginners might actually appreciate how easy it is to complete setup. Number 2. Pulp Magnify Mini. No soundbar packs huge audio into a tiny package quite like the Pulp Magnify Mini does. This unassuming speaker will fit seamlessly into any setup and delivers crisp dialogue and deep bass with the help of its included wireless subwoofer. Plus, with Google Cast support, the Magnify Mini doubles as a great home music speaker. The Magnify Mini gets loud enough to fill most bedrooms and small apartments, and we found it reliable for getting immersed in movies and TV shows. Factor in a handy remote and an easy setup process, and you've got the best soundbar out there for folks short on space. Number 1. Creative Stage V2. The Creative Stage V2 soundbar is incredible value for money. In addition to a sleek soundbar with a relative bounty of connectivity, including HDMI ARC, the small outlay also gets you a dedicated subwoofer to help pump out impactful bass. Sound quality is very good overall and can be tweaked to match what you're watching. For instance, you can choose to boost the bass or treble at any time, and there are dialogue and surround to try out as well. The latter doesn't provide digital surround sound per se, but does widen the soundstage for more exciting action scenes. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe as well. And as always guys, see you in the next one.